Today, the 30th December 2024, is the death anniversary of Kiang Nangbah, who sacrificed his life for the sake of his dead motherland. 162 years ago, on the 30th December 1862, a true patriot, a freedom fighter, and a prophet, Kiang Nangbah had left an indelible imprint to the future generations. Patriotism is natural, not artificial. It is born, not claimed. One cannot claim that he is a patriot unless born. The renowned laureate, late Babu Sosultan, once said in Kasi, "Hakasupate baro-baro yakwalong rangba, nre, ndena boy beta hawapate baro-baro yakwa kalapana." This means that during peacetime, all wanted to become leaders, but in times of hardships, all wanted to become ordinary people. Great men said, achievers never expose their achievements expose them. A born patriot never exposes himself. His deeds expose him. But one thing we have to remember, that there are two opposite extremities. When there is joy, there is sorrow. When there is life, there is death. When there is day, there is night. When there is patriotism, there is treasury. And when there is a patriot, there is a traitor. Let's see Kiang Nangbah as a patriot. He exhibited his patriotic traits since his childhood. He looked upon the white people walking up and down with suspicion. Often he used to ask, who were they? And what was their intention? When he came to know that they were foreigners who came to rule as masters, immediately the fire of patriotism sparked in his heart, waiting for the time to explode. Causes of the war. It was stated that the freedom battle under the leadership of Kiang Nangbah started towards the end of 1861. The imposition of a house tax in the year 1860, followed by income tax in the year 1861, with severe punishment on the poor people who could not afford to pay the tax, was the main cause. It was stated that one very poor and aged woman at that time, named Lucky Patel, was brutally thrown out of her house and her cooking utensils trampled to the ground. Then there was a religious festival at Shillong on the 28th and 29th December 1861, called Pasti, where the participants brandishing their swords and shields. There suddenly came a police officer with his contingent, with an intention to forcefully snatch away their swords and shields while the festival was going on. Stiff opposition ensued that led to firing. Then the British officials often treated with contempt the sacred groups which the native people paid high respects, followed by other atrocities that affected their religion and custom. This is slavery, Kiang Nangbah thought. He convened the great Jaintia Darbar, comprising the people from all the 12 Deloys of Jaintia Hills. To quote late Martyrdom, this day was the 19th January 1862. In the Darbar, Kiang Nangbah's name was unanimously proposed to lead the battle against the British. But few aged people were of the opinion that he was too young to handle the responsibility of a leader. Accordingly, the Darbar sought divine approval through divination. This was the traditional usage called locally Kakhen Kakhai or Katmat Katho. The work was done and the name of Kiang Nangbah was recommended. There was yet the third and the final test to confirm his leadership. Kiang Nangbah had to dive deep into the river Sentusir and plucked from the riverbed the shrub having 3 branches. The moment Kiang Nangbah jumped into the river, the whole Darbar cried in tears that Kiang Nangbah was no more. It was said that the depth of the river at that time was such that whoever dived into it would not come back alive. Even this process, Kiang Nangbah's name was recommended to lead the battle. The freedom battle under his leadership started immediately and continued till the end of the year 1862. As I have stated earlier, patriotism is followed by treachery, and a true patriot cannot escape from the sting of a traitor. Due to treachery, Kiang Nangbah was arrested from his secret hideout at Umkara on the night of 27 December 1862. He was brought to Jowai on the 28th December 1862. He was tried on the 30th December 1862. Hang him on the evening of the same day, 30th December 1862. Hanging on the evening of the 30th December 1862 at Yamuseng, Jowai, Kiang Nangbah smilingly embraced the gallows to show his love for freedom and hate for slavery. Tradition said that on this fateful day, every inmate from each and every house was ordered at the bayonet's point to proceed to Yamuseng to see their beloved son passed away and to make the show grand. Kiang Nangbah was asked to give his last words from the gallows to his dear countrymen. He uttered to the top of his voice, "My dear countrymen, look at my face when I die. If it turned towards the west, my country will remain slaves forever. If it turns towards the east, my country will be free within 100 years." Pin-drop silence prevailed for a few seconds. The job was done. Kiang Nangbah's face turned eastwards to give new hope and expectation for the day of freedom to come. The prediction has come true on the 15th day of August 1947. My dear friends, do we ever imagine what incited Kiang Nangbah to utter those memorable and predictable words when asked to give his last wish? This is my question. Probably none of us. Kiang Nangbah was dead. His body is mortal. It can be killed by a bullet. It can be killed by an arrow. It can be killed by a sword. It can be killed by a rope. But the soul is immortal. No weapons on earth can kill the patriot and the freedom fighter whose immortal soul was blessed by a divine power. It is this power that inspired Kiang Nangbah to announce those words when asked to give his last wish. His prediction may happen early, his prediction may happen late, but it will happen ultimately. Today, we have a twin commemoration. We commemorate Kiang Nangbah as a freedom fighter of the northeastern region of India, hailed from Niamtre hills. Then again, we commemorate him as a prophet whose prophecy was a reality before 15 years from the stipulated period. We wish his soul rest in peace in the abode of God and bring forth more patriots in the generations to come. My speech is based mostly on oral tradition. Oral tradition helped research scholars to dig out more information. With these few words, I conclude. Kiang Nangbah is dead. Long live patriotism.